Alrighty. On to those crazy enough to ride this by themselves. That's 860 miles on a bicycle alone. And we're going to start with our male Raw 2011 champion, Danny Weiss of Switzerland. If you could come up here with probably Martina so we can answer a few questions. Martina. I know you're trying to get out of this, but you're not going to. Danny Weiss, I think I just lost my microphone, but I'm sure we'll get that fixed. Danny Weiss, not only is he our 2011 solo Raw champion, Danny has also won Ram twice, and last time in 2009. Unfortunately, 2010 was not the greatest year for our Ram solo racers and mountain bikes. As many of us know, and we've done our memorial services and paid our tributes to Yuri Robich, who passed away on a mountain bike in 2010. Danny Weiss was also in a mountain biking accident in 2010. We're thankful that he is still here. We're grateful that he raced our race, and we're ecstatic that he is our current champion. He broke his leg, he's had 3 surgeries, and he finished in amazing record time, which was 2 days, 0 hours, 29 minutes, an average of 17.69 miles an hour with his very experienced crew, Elka, Martina, Christian. They're great. We're just thankful you're standing here, and we're going to let you say a few words about your Raw experience.
Yeah, thank you. We are really happy to be here. It was a good race for us to start and test a little bit for our next step. That will be Ram 2012. Yeah, we are really proud that he could do this race across the West so fast and this great performance. And yeah, thank you for organization, and maybe and hopeful we see us next year.
I did tell Danny, we actually had dinner together on Monday before they left because Elke and I share a birthday along with a couple other people. So we had a few of us at dinner. It was all our birthday on Monday night. And we were together, and I said to Danny, he asked what time should he finish, and I said, well, I expect you there by lunch. And in perfect Swiss punctual timing, he showed up around 1:30. It was a little late for lunch, but we're on European time, so it's okay. And he finished right around lunch, and we are extremely proud of him and happy to have him be here and look forward to you being on the Ram start line in 2012. While you're standing there, and before I forget, we are going to give you your male solo winner award, and I'm just going to sit here because it's easier. Congratulations, Danny.
Those are heavy awards. No, that's cool though.
All right, now to the man who couldn't remember where he was last night. Where's Peter Euler? Another Canadian. The Canadians have sort of decided to take over this race this year. Peter Euler has also raced Ram. Finished Ram. He was a Ram finisher in 2008. He's had 13 Ironman finishes. He's finished Furnace Creek 508. All-around sort of psycho guy. And not only is he here, he convinced a handful of other people to show up, which you met earlier. So apparently he's fairly charismatic. Peter Euler, although he doesn't remember, finished last night in 2 days, 7 hours, 50 minutes with an average speed of 15.36 miles an hour. And as he rode his bike past the finish line and laid on the grass, he kept asking, "Where am I? What do I have to do?" And we kept saying, "Nothing, you're done." And then he would look at me and say, "Who are you?" So, for your information, I am Candice Chapuzio, Raw Race Director, just so be clear on that. I'm going to let you say a few words now.
Thank you. Great spot to be here in Colorado. It's a much nicer place than Taos, New Mexico. I don't know who's been there before, but I don't remember much of that in 2009, but I never want to go back to Taos. So when you're designing that new course for next year, keep it out of there.
No worries, we like it here too.
This is a great place. But my hat's off to everybody who finished the race. I found it more difficult than the first couple times I did Ram. The first 2 days were brutal on me, laying on the side of the road, throwing up and so on and so forth. But with good confidence in my crew, those guys got me back on track and got me rolling again. And onwards we went after I was just laying there shaking like a leaf and throwing up. But these things happen. That's part of this type of racing, as we all know. So that's nothing to sort of get too into, but it happens, and you press on and don't quit, because the race is so long that you can take a day off and get back at it. So we took, I don't know how long it was there to get me back on track, but onwards we went, and here we are, and in a wonderful place with great people. Don't worry about the kid. She can cry. It's all good.
Just wants her beer.
Just wants beer. So I had an amazing time at the end of the day. A great group of people, as I said. And thanks to all the WhatsApp people for supporting me, and my crew, Coach Greg. Job well done. I know the guys in the van. It was tough. Pete said, these vans are kind of funny. It's like there's a bunch of different feelings that come out of them: sweat, fear, anger, happiness, joy, and stink. And at the end of the day, I'm glad I wasn't in that van. I'm just more happy to be on my bike. So for those of you that have that new team name, maybe one day I'll get to that stage. But I still love my bike, and I hope all of you do too at the end of the day. And again, thanks a lot for putting on a great race.
Congratulations. All right, our next team member, Team Summit, David Opal, I believe you're floating around here somewhere. And we have a few things to say about you, because I did my research before this event. David raced Ram 2010 as a two-man team with his friend Max Brodro. I think I probably just butchered that. And he was his crew chief for this event. So not only were they still speaking after two-man Ram, they're here together at Race Across the West. And we have an award. We made an executive decision. This was Danny Weiss's first time racing Race Across the West, which would technically make him a Race Across the West rookie. However, being a two-time Ram champion, we have decided that if you are a Ram finisher, you are not qualified to earn the Raw Rookie of the Year award. However, our friend David here, although finished a two-man team Ram, is qualified and is our Rookie of the Year at 2 days, 11 hours, 35 minutes, an average speed, I should say, of 14.39 miles per hour. And I think he could have ridden faster. I saw him at the finish line. I'm pretty sure he could have run a marathon when he was done. Either that, or he was on so many drugs and adrenaline and coffee that he didn't know any better, because he was A, way too happy, B, way too spry, and it was 3 a.m. So I'm going to let him talk a little bit about how his race was. And
my crew chief did give me something at that last checkpoint, but I think we're okay on that.
We were okay with the doping level.
I want to thank my crew. They were fantastic. There's no way I could have finished. Mads, thanks a lot. I still hate you though, because the person mistook you for my son. That just hurts so much. I can't even tell you. At least it was a guy who mistook you for my son, so I could live with that. Monica, thank you very much. Jim, Stephanie, thanks a lot. I have no way I could have finished without you guys. I really, really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. And to the organizers, it was a great race. The terrain was fantastic. The winds are fantastic, but none of that would make a difference without the organization. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
All right, moving on. R101, Dennis Johnson, are you in the house? Dennis, are you here?
Turn the award.
All right, Dennis is not here, so let's talk a little bit about him behind his back while he can't hear us. Oh yeah, we're on the internet. I guess he probably can. Age 58, from the United States. He was racing for the Liddy Shriver Sarcoma Foundation, fighting cancer, and he has crewed Solo Ram. He has raced the Texas Time Trials, bike Sebring 24 Hours, and race across Oregon, all of which are Ram qualifier races. He finished last night in 2 days, 17 hours, 56 minutes, with an average speed of 13.01 miles an hour, so congratulations to Dennis. Greg Robinson, you here? God, I get to talk about all these people behind their back. Awesome for me. Age 42 from the United States. I have not much information on Greg, although he looked great when he finished. He finished in 2 days, 18 hours, 54 minutes, average speed of 12.82 miles an hour. So congratulations to R103 Greg Robinson, solo finisher. Tim Richardson, I know, is not here. We'll be meeting him tomorrow at tomorrow's Finishers Banquet. They are going to be attending the second banquet, but he finished today. Official time of 2 days, 18 hours, 12 minutes, an average speed of 12.29 miles an hour. I believe he was our 5th male solo finisher, if I'm correct, but I may not be, so don't quote me on that. But we're going to move on to something really exciting.